Join the movement. Listen to Ras Flako Tafari reason about Indian influence on Rastafari, historical persecution of Rastafari, and using Ganja as a sacrament. Watch the full ad-free reasoning now, only on www.ineverknewtv.com Premium.
You once said ganja is not the healing of the nation. What do you mean by that? And if you can what do you mean by that?
Yeah. Okay, remember, or historically, the Africans who came on a slave ship never carry a ganja seed. And the Sado Indians them, the indentured workers them, they took it. Okay. They have a ritual with Kalipunja, the ganja smoking, Lord Shiva, which wear a dreadlocks crown, full natty Congo dreadlocks. See me? So the rituals of, even more, on the Indian barracks, the Afro-Jamaicans were there. One community, community said Indian despise and reject, Because they come up with them ganja pipe, them ganja seed, them sackcloth. Most of what we do as Rastafari come from Indian culture, straight Indian culture. We're going to play around that. So the Indians came with the praise of Shiva. And Kalipunja, them have them meeting at a secluded place, them smoke ganja, then drink ganja tea, and then dance in a one circle and keep a ritual. What they did also, what Naibing never support, them have goat. Them kill the goat and use the skin. Sometimes them burn the goat alive. Part of the culture that, As a curry goat coming, Indian kill goat and curry it and call it curry goat. The guy seen? So the Naibing said nothing on that. But the praising part of it and the use of ganja, wherein the Afro-Jamaicans learn the ganja pipe, learn the chillum, learn everything, and then now, them in society. They don't wear no pretty clothes. Them have them calabash and them prayer beads, and pray and do him thing. In relationship to the goddess Shiva and Kalipunja. You see? So when you look at it right now, the sacrament of use of ganja is to praise the god, Kalipunja and Shiva. That or the sacramental ritual by the smoking of ganja. They are not making ganja tea, not boiling ganja, not making tonic and wine, of burning ganja. That is seen. When we look at sacramental rites, ganja is have to be pure to be a sacrament. No grabber, no bakato, no box. Because you have the hot grabber. The tobacco is called bakato. That I see. We don't use that. So if the ganja is not pure, if it's not grown on a spiritual level, it cannot be a sacrament. You have to fool themselves. Being in there, being in house, me know. That's why I say that. You have a ancient grow ganja for the house. We can a crocus bag of ganja. Him sell ganja same, but him grow it for the house special. As a sacramental use. So when the ganja share around now, you want the one end though? Put tobacco in it, most of the ones same. So it cannot be a sacrament. And you put tobacco in it. So within the tabernacle space, some man want a ital chalice. Some man about a tobacco chalice is more tobacco than ganja. So in the chant, when you start coughing, pure tobacco you just smell and clean fumigate. So how can we have to fix the thing the right way? If it's a sacrament, treat it as the healing of the nation, ganja, the sacrament. The ganja will make you talk to His Majesty. Remember, say man, we grew up some man with a telephone chalice, When him load and sipping chalice, His Majesty him gone to, Him transfer this up. So him in a communication with His Majesty through him chalice. But if you put tobacco in it, Majesty don't want to hear you, man. Pollution. So on one side, you look on the other side of it. Because say ganja is a sacrament, full stop. You have to clarify that. You can't stop as a sacrament, Because ganja is a liberation thing. Because you smoke, you communicate with His Majesty. You ask His Majesty a question, you have problem to solve, and then tell you in that direction. But the tobacco in it make you can't focus. Come if someone smoke urban come and start fighting and quarrel and cause pure unnecessary words, Because in the holistic enough, the sacrament no right. Wherein you have to be sacramental in a tabernacle space too. You can have your own cup. You can have your own ganja grown properly, So you know say that the ganja there, no fertilizer, it, no chemical. You buy ganja on the road, what kind of ganja you buy, you know? You know you grow. Man no know. So you need ganja to be grown specifically by man who know for grow ganja. You can sell some, you know. Because remember, say originally ganja is make money. So if you say sacrament, you can't sell a sacrament, you know. It's illegal within the space of selling because now you turn the ganja into a commercial entity. But if you say sacramental, within a sacramental space, your home or the tabernacle space, it must not be polluted. And we've resolved that problem there.
So how we're gonna get that information to the younger generation to restore that sacred and that disciplined use of the herb in today's culture?
Because they break from the ancient trad. Bongo, what on the youth black faith? Within, remember say, a lot of things in Rasta, you know, with the revivalism and the candle burning and the rum that separate up. So the ganja smoking will come from the sadhus. Perfect, have a space. But it's a chalice circle. And when you herb up on the board, you cannot get up. And when a man just come in and carry a 2 pound of herb, you better sit down and smoke off that. But you have to bless the herb. You cannot smoke the herb, so. So there's a circle. But now man had born in Bob Marley, I'm born in Ziggy, and I put all kind of something on it. But if you have a little space, a little shine in your home and you want to smoke, you're good with that. But make sure you say herb clean. But the education about ganja, because a man has said, boy, the herb too strong, I put tobacco on it. Not for the big Rasta them. Sometimes you spend more tobacco than herb. So in figure say, he do a sacrament, you know. So you have to re-educate from the original trad of ancients. From the warrior command them, Angelites, Rasta them. Who not touch no tobacco. And most of the Asians must straight weed them and smoke. That I need to have the Cali weed. You know, pretty weed. You see me, Rasta man. So you know, you have re-education for you. A man never feel offended in the sense of the youth them can't but because if a man can't get the tobacco, you know, a pinch and cigarette put in it, you know. Because we know that too. And in the circle. But far as him concerned, and then you can't change smoke ganja neither and say it's a sacrament. You burn a cup in the morning, and you can burn a cup midday. Because the Indians them smoke in a timely manner, you know. After they work, they smoke, you know. They're not doing work time, you know. You can burn a 2 cup, you know. Because every time you load a cup, you just sit down there burn 2 cup, you know. So what kind of sacrament you do? It's a smoker. So if we redefine the use of the sacramental rites, and also the name being the space, a sacramental space, no police can't come there. Because with their being, you know, police come and see every man having chalice and a bun chalice and a bun ark and a sitness, you know, police have to just look. You can't touch you, you can't arrest you. So within sacramental space, you can have every amount of ganja, you can plant your own ganja in the sacramental space too. We're not doing that. Because remember, you know, sacramental space is gazetted, you know, by the government, you know. Now being the tabernacle space, a sacramental space, you have rights to plant any amount of ganja you want. So why we not do that? Have the real ganja plant pound, now being the ground then, or wherever you do, even your house, they say 5 plants, you know, can plant sacramental weed for yourself. And they say it will reach, you know. So instead of go buy ganja road, you don't know you go plant your own ganja. So they say the re-education of the community man say, yo, we could deal with it. Because if the government say Rasta ganja belong to you and lock you up. And say, go and go plant weed, why we not plant it? You know, so we have a problem.
True.